My name is Kinsey Sherm. I'm running for VP of Education, and I'm running on the team of People's Voice.
My name's Sarah. I'm running for Vice President of Education for the Federation of Students, and I'm part of Team Impact. If I were elected VP Education, that would mean overseeing all the academic side of the university and also advocacy outside the university, so like with the government and things like that.
My role as VP of Education is to work with the government and represent the students fairly on all levels of government. That means federal, provincial, and municipal, and make sure that students are represented properly. My job also is to work with regards to co-op and making sure the co-op system in the University of Waterloo benefits students. So VP of Education, a lot of it has to do with working with the government as well as companies. I've worked in the government for about 5 years now. I've served on all levels of government in all branches. I worked federally, provincially, and municipally. And with that, I've also, I did a lot of lobbying. A lot of working with the government involves lobbying for different things and, trying to acquire funding for different projects. So I think my role and experience with the government translates well. I've become friends with many people who have stakes in companies that are looking to hire people, in co-op and whatnot. So I figure I could use that advantage as well, my skills there and my relationships that I've built to push them into getting involved with Waterloo Co-op or expand their co-op hiring at the University of Waterloo.
So I've done a lot of advocacy work already with the university and with VPED through the Women's Center, and it's something that I really enjoy doing and I want to continue doing. It's something I'm passionate about. And then I also just have a lot of experience working with VPEDs in the university. I'm always looking to learn. I love VPEDs. I'm interested in VPEDs. I want to make the university a great place for all students. I'm eager to continue to be better and learn. I'm friends with Swan. I've talked to Swan about things that he focused on and things that I want to focus on. And so he's never worked with the he for she movement at all. And that's something I'm really interested in doing. Because it is all about increasing women in STEM, which is a large part of my portfolio on the academic side. So I would want to work with them, and I also want to put a greater focus on student wellness in academics and mental health specifically. So one of the things I want to do is create an advisory committee for mental health and academics, and basically just have them review all the things that are going on that we're doing for students related to mental health, including petitions, grievances, all the resources that we have, counseling services and things like that, and how they impact students' academics and how we can improve them.
Lower tuition rises and then ultimately freeze it and then hopefully work on lowering it. Right now, I believe tuition for domestic students is going up by 3%, and for international students it's gone up by 9%. I think we can challenge that. I think we can fight that. And I think with my experience and whatnot, I stand a good chance of being able to accomplish that. With regards to myself, I've already been talking to the Master's Student Union President, the recent-elect there, and coupling with USA, I think we can make a strong case with regards to lobbying the government so that we can freeze tuition. More or less involves collaborating with all different universities and their fellow student unions so that we do have a strong speaking voice, and that coupled with my relationships in government and the experience and abilities I've acquired from working in government, I think we can do that, as well as, like I said, possibly even lower it.
USA, Ontario Undergrad Students Alliance, is already kind of started work on that, and I think the biggest thing we can do is raise awareness that this is a thing that's going on and that students need to know about. And I think most students would be on board with the idea of having to pay less money. I don't think most people are against cheaper tuition. I think if we kind of inform students about the issue and get people on board, then we can show the government that we have a voice and we want this, and I think them seeing that will kind of prove that it's important and that education should be accessible and get their attention to make the change. I'm not sure what the current rules are for that. I think so all VPED execs have office hours that anybody can go to, so I don't see why not. Imprint couldn't come to those as well. But like I said, I'm not sure what policies are already in place, so I'm not sure. But yes, I think so. Yes.
Absolutely. I always welcome student newspapers and university newspapers talk to them, regardless whether it be asking questions about what we're doing or if they want my input on a crossword. I'll happily help.